A good Saturday morning to you. This weather video is driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin Cities Subaru, and 802 Honda, all located off of Exit 7 on Interstate 89. This is our conundrum here, an area of low pressure that's going to take a track toward us. It's going to bring a swath of precipitation that's going to rotate into the region. This is some juiced up part of the storm here that's going to be pushing in. It'll fall in the form of snow as it overspreads into southern Vermont, eventually central and northern Vermont, all of this taking place on Sunday night. So this is an evolution in progress. Latest computer modeling seems to indicate a surge of snow, fairly heavy across the southern parts of Vermont with roughly the Massachusetts border, or if you drew a line roughly from the Interstate 90, Boston, the Mass Pike, a little bit north of the Mass Pike into the Vermont-Massachusetts border area seems to be the healthiest amounts of snow, and this will be setting up, which could be fairly significant, somewhere between 12 and potentially even greater than 24 inches in some of our local mountains, some of the ski resorts in the southern greens. Okay, we're going to look at the 12Z NAM here, and the 12Z NAM just barely came out, so it's one of the fresher models, and it has a pretty good handle and does look like the models are coming into really good agreement. So this is our snow beginning to work in the snow shield. Clouds will be overspreading the region. This is, of course, for Sunday. This is valid about 18Z or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rather. And then you see how the snow begins to fall apart here in the northern parts of Vermont and sort of regroups with very heavy snow and even some sleet in the southern border areas. With this band and shooting north. So as we run the model a little bit further, northern and central parts of Vermont see a little bit of a lull. This is mostly a southern Vermont phenomena. This is about 5Z. That's 1 o'clock in the morning on Monday. This would be 4 o'clock in the morning on Monday morning. And you can see that it's just kind of a basic nor'easter now. Nothing real special, and temperatures being marginal near the areas around Massachusetts at the front part of the storm. Just to back that up, that's the area of most concern right now. So you can see that pretty heavy snow coming down here, pretty good swath. This is probably the heaviest part of the storm is initially with the first surge, and you can see a heavier band, and then one band kind of rotates north right there. And that is probably the heaviest part of the snow. It looks like that's going to be around midnight on late Sunday night, Monday morning. And then that band kind of weakens as it spreads further to the north and then overspreads pretty much all of the state with just drier snowfall on the back end. But the areas we'll have accrued, again, will be in these areas here across parts of southern Vermont into Massachusetts. Taking a look at the European model, we can see the leading edge of the snow is just making it into the southwest corner of the state around Bennington, about 0.2 of an inch. And this is valid 22, that'd be 23, and 7 o'clock in the evening. So snow will overspread pretty much all of Vermont at that point, but falling much lighter to the north. And you can see the way things are setting up right now. This is the heavier snowfall right now across Massachusetts, beginning to overspread and work its way north as it wraps in. This is during the overnight period on Sunday night into Monday, and you can see the amounts here as that snow begins to pick up and push a little further to the north. This is valid about 1 o'clock on Monday afternoon, and this would be 7 o'clock in the evening on Monday. We'll take it to 12Z, which would be 7 o'clock on Tuesday morning. So some of the snowfall totals here are pretty healthy across a wide area, cutting in from really the Mohawk Valley west of the Albany-Schenectady area. It looks like a little confined to the south of the Mohawk River, and then right into the Albany-Schenectady area, and then right back into parts of northern Massachusetts, northwestern Massachusetts, the Berkshires, and not too far from the southern Vermont border. This seems to be the area most affected, and we'll have to watch. And one last panel here, we're going to look at the parameter of the total snow depth, and this is as our storm comes in. So this is valid about 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. And you can see the snow depth changes really targeting southern parts of Vermont, mainly Bennington and Wyndham County, right along the Massachusetts border, the Route 9 corridor, and so forth. And we're up to 12Z. This is 15Z. We'll take it up to 1 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon. And this is the total amounts here of snow depth. And we're talking somewhere in that sort of 16, 18, below 20 inches. But needless to say, we're looking at some pretty good snowfall here for the southern Green Mountains. Wet snow loading a little bit further to the south, something we're going to have to watch with any track shifts that might jump north. That's going to be the only concern here so far for utilities. Heavy snow will affect travel, of course, statewide, but mainly our southern counties are going to be under the gun. And this all starts Sunday in the late afternoon, continues Sunday night, and into Monday. It looks like not really departing with the last flakes until sometime along about Tuesday. Roger Hill of Wuthering Heights, thanks for watching.